Hello and welcome to week 3 for the time being. Oh boy, you guys. This week is pretty good. I mean, last week's were pretty good too, but I really love this one. So without further ado, you better be cozy because we are launching in. This section is called The Temptation of Saint Joseph. Joseph. My shoes were shined, my pants were cleaned and pressed, and I was hurrying to meet my own true love. But a great crowd grew and grew till I could not push my way through, because a star had fallen down the street. When they saw who I was, the police tried to do their best. Chorus. Joseph, have you heard what Mary says occurred? Yes, it may be so. Is it likely? No. Joseph. The bar was gay, the lighting well designed, and I was sitting down to wait my own true love. A voice I'd heard before, I think, cried, "This is on the house. I drink to him who does not know it is too late." When I asked for the time, everyone was very kind. Chorus. Mary may be pure, but Joseph, are you sure? How is one to tell? Suppose, for instance, well, Joseph. Through cracks, up ladders, into waters deep, I squeezed, I climbed, I swam to save my own true love. Under a dead apple tree I saw an ass. When it saw me, it brayed. A hermit sat in the mouth of a cave. When I asked him the way, he pretended to be asleep. Chorus. Maybe, maybe not. But Joseph, you know what your world of course will say about you anyway. Joseph. Where are you, father? Where? Caught in the jealous trap of an empty house, I hear, as I sit alone in the dark, everything. Everything. The drip of the bathroom tap, the creak of the sofa spring, the wind in the air shaft, all making the same remark, stupidly, stupidly, over and over again. Father, what have I done? Answer me, Father. How can I answer the tactless wall or the pompous furniture now? Answer them. Gabriel. No. You must. Joseph. How then am I to know, Father, that you are just? Give me one reason. Gabriel. No. Joseph. All I ask is one important and elegant proof that what my love had done was really at your will, and that your will is love. Gabriel. No. You must believe. Be silent and sit still. Narrator. For the perpetual excuse of Adam for his fall, my little Eve, God bless her, did beguile me, and I ate. For his insistence on a nurse, all service, breast and lap. For giving fate feminine gender to make girls believe that they can save him, you must now atone, Joseph, in silence and alone, while she who loves you makes you shake with fright. Your love for her must tuck you up and kiss goodnight. For likening love to war, for all the payoff lines of limericks in which the weak, resentful barfly shows his sting, for talking of their spiritual beauty to chorus girls, for flattering the features of old gorgons who are rich, for the impudent grin and Irish charm that hides a cold will to do harm. Today the roles are altered. You must be the weaker sex, whose passion is passivity. For those delicious memories of cigars and sips of brandy can restore to old dried boys. For gallantry that scrawls an idolatrous detail and size, a symbol of aggression on toilet walls. For having reasoned, woman is naturally pure since she has no mustache. For having said, no woman has a business head, you must now learn that masculinity, to nature, is a non-essential luxury. Lest, finding it impossible to judge its object now or throatily forgive it as eternal God forgives, lust, tempted by this miracle to more ingenious evil, should contrive a heathen fetish from virginity to soothe the spiritual petulance of worn-out rakes and maiden aunts. Forgetting nothing and believing all, you must behave as if it were not strange at all. Without a change in look or word, you both must act exactly as before. Joseph and Mary shall be man and wife, just as if nothing had occurred. There is one world of nature and one life. Sin fractures the vision, not the fact. For the exceptional is always usual, and the usual exceptional. To choose what is difficult all one's days as if it were easy, that is faith. Joseph prays. Semi-chorus. Joseph, Mary, pray for those misled by moonlight and the rose, for all in our perplexity. Lovers who hear a distant bell that tolls from somewhere in their head across the valley of their dream. All those who love excessively, foot or thigh or arm or face, pursue a louche and fatuous fire and stumble into hell. Yet what can such forebodings seem but intellectual talk? So long as bodies walk and earth, where time and space turn heaven into a finite bed and love into desire. Pray for us, enchanted with the green bohemia of that myth, where knowledge of the flesh can take the guilt of being born away. Simultaneous passions make one eternal chastity. Pray for us, romantics. Pray. Boys, semi-chorus. Joseph, Mary, pray for us, independent embryos who, unconscious in another, do evil as each creature does in every definite decision to improve. For even in the germ cell's primary division, innocence is lost and sin, already given as a fact, once more issues as an act. Semi-chorus. Joseph, Mary, pray for all the proper and conventional of whom this world approves. Pray for us whose married loves acquire so readily the indolent fidelity of unaired beds. For us to whom domestic hatred can become a habit-forming drug, whose will to civil anarchy uses disease to disobey, and makes our private bodies ill. O pray for our salvation who take the prudent way, believing we shall be exempted from the general condemnation because our self-respect is tempted to incest, not adultery. O pray for us, the bourgeoisie. Boys, semi-chorus. Joseph, Mary, pray for us children, as in play upon the nursery floor, we gradually explore our members till our jealous lives have worked through to a clear but trivial idea of that whence each derives a vague, massive feel of being individual. O pray for our redemption, for the will that occupies our sensual infancy already is mature and could immediately beget upon our flesh far more expressions of its disbelief than we shall manage to conceive in a long life of lies. Chorus. Blessed woman, excellent man, redeem for the dull the average way, that common ungifted natures may believe that their normal vision can walk to perfection. All right, friends, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed that. It certainly gets to me. Hope to see you next week.